Hello, hope all is well. It's been a long time. I know. Your girl just been doing a lot of stuff. Hope all is well, everyone. Oop, I don't know what's going on right here. I haven't had you all on my lock journey. As you all can see, the locks has gotten a little bit longer and fuller. They're like right here now. Um, they need to be retouched. A lot of new growth. Haven't really been able to put a lot of love in them for the simple fact I'm on the road and I'm kind of like just getting this experience in with driving. I'm just not driving. I am now driving tankers, hazmat. I will take some snippets of pictures and see how I'm parked and all that good stuff. But yeah, your girl has been kind of like just really hustling, like just staying low key, haven't done much social media or content creator type things or whatever. But I will be starting back because I'm getting familiar with doing what I'm doing now. At first it was a little but I got it. I'm good. I just drove back from Kentucky. I went to, well, that was my second time delivering there some product, and I am currently in Arkansas, close to Texarkana. So I am staying here for the night, and then I'm gonna get up early and head back home so I could do another load. Yeah, but this is giving me the experience that I need. If you are thinking about driving, male or female, hey, just get in where you fit in. It's so broad as far as driving or whatnot. You can kind of like just fall in by the wayside, through a little slide crack or some sort, and you might be able to get on with a certain company, but other than that, yeah, just get in. Now let's talk about driving. Driving is not a problem. You pre-trip, make sure everything on your truck, your tractor, under your hood, no leaks, no rips, no bents or anything to any of those compartments that is actually needed to have the tractor to be functional. The tires, no cuts, make sure everything is up to par with your tires. And they tell you to do those things for your pre-trip for a reason, because mind you, this is over a 26,000 pound vehicle that you're controlling. So you definitely want to make sure that everything is done correctly and nothing is out of whack. You don't want to say, oh, well, it'll be all right. No, you better get that checked, because God forbid anything to happen while you just driving down the road and an accident happen. Not necessarily from anybody else, but because you didn't pre-trip. So it's very important to pre-trip your tractor, and then your trailer that you have attached when you coupled and everything. They teach you how to pre-trip before you start driving your vehicle. If you go get fuel, pre-trip, pre-trip before, but once you actually like get fuel or you stop somewhere and you, like how I'm staying here overnight or whatever, I pre-trip again and post-trip and make sure that my truck has not, because there's some ugly people out here. They do some ugly things, they may get mad at you about certain things. They try to cut you off. So they will like unhook like your coupling. And when I say coupling, it's the attachment with the fifth wheel and the kingpin for your tractor and trailer to attach. So it's a way that you can actually, you know, like certain trucks, depending, you can press a button and you kind of like just release it. Or the one I have, you have to put a little muscle into it, lift it up, and then slide it, and it'll unhook that way. And then I have to get in the truck and deattach it. So just got to make sure and pay attention to all those type of ordeals, and you know, when you pre-trip, and just make sure everything is attached and nothing is out of whack. Your tires and everything is done, and make sure you keep it within a safe, like I think the front tires are like 110, and the back, the trailers are like 100, you know, PSI. So if you all check your own vehicles, definitely if you want to get in this field, you check these big boys, because these are big tires. And like I said, you just want to make sure everything is covered and not just put off, you know, because you want to prevent any type of accident on the road, hurting you or anyone else, you know. And most ladies are pretty thorough when it comes to that type of stuff. The guys pretty much be, oh, you'll be all right. No, you better make sure everything is done correctly, okay? But let's get into it. So if you do want to get into this field, this trucker game, it's a cutthroat business, but you can manage. Let's get one thing out the way. Your backing up skills better be on point, because there's a lot of aggressive drivers out here. And hey, I'm just gonna be honest with you. When you're around the Romans, when you're amongst the Romans, you do as the Romans. You're gonna have to be aggressive. All that being, I can't go. Well, what if? No, you better debo. Okay? Even if you don't have the backing skills up just yet, you still better debo. But I suggest you to get backing skills up as much as possible. It helps tremendously, because a lot of stuff is not going to be just straightforward. You're going to have to back in some type of, whether it's a dock, whether you parking, you have to get that. And the backing kind of like gets everybody, because mind you, the tractor and the trailer is attached by a fifth wheel and a kingpin, so it swivels. So the tractor could go one way and the trailer go another way. So you definitely have to make sure that when you're backing up, that you're driving that trailer, but you're steering with that steering wheel to get that trailer to where it needs to be. I've been out and been doing it for a little minute now, so you know, it took a little while or whatever, but once you gotta get the concept of everything, I know one guy showed me in school, he did like this was the steering wheel and this was the trailer. So if you turn your steering wheel that way, your trailer is gonna go that way. If you turn your steering wheel that way, your trailer will go to the left, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely get that backing skill on point, because these people, I mean, you know, this is a male industry, dominant industry. So my ladies, if you're trying to get in this field, you have to, you know, you're going to sweat a little bit. You see how my hair look. I can't even, I don't mind getting it done, but right now it's more so like, okay, so you're on a hustle game right now. You don't have time to really just focus on this and make sure, because I'm not going anywhere. If anything, I'm stacking. But my hair is not a big, well, it is, but I could put it in a ponytail now, as you can see, and I keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, as y'all remember, like I did a video when I was in Puerto Rico. My hair was like real small. Look how long it is now. You know, I think that's like 2 years ago. But this birthday, like, I'm out here and I'm grinding. When I tell you I'm so tunnel vision right now, I'm tunnel vision when it comes to this goal that I have. So I can't really just, you know, to each their own. This is where I'm at right now. So I'm just kind of like focusing on what needs to be focused on right now. And this is the reason why I locked my hair. Because I knew I had a goal and a objective of what it is that I want to do, and I couldn't keep focusing on my hair. Like, oh, and it works out good. Like, as you can see, this has been intact. Like, I haven't gotten it done since July, and it's now August. I think it was beginning of July, and it's now August, almost at the end of August, and it's just growing. But it has helped out tremendously to have this style that I'm not even concerned, because I mean, I'm not trying to impress anyone, but hey, I can't help it either, because I'm not ugly either. So I just make sure I just, you know, keep everything going and keep it moving, and that's it. That's all I can do, you know. But yeah, definitely, like, if you're interested in getting into this game, you know, and you want to have conversation, I have no problem with you. You know, just leave a chat down at the bottom and subscribe, of course. The trucking game is not like how it used to be. I actually used to be a dispatcher and logistics coordinator, and it's totally different. It's totally different. But everybody's getting into it. So it wouldn't hurt to at least have your CDL and just do something to keep it on the side, you know, just in case. Because with this economy, you don't know what may happen. So you definitely want to have something on the side, or some type of side hustle to keep, you know, to keep you afloat. But yeah, definitely, if you're going to get in this game, work on those backing up skills. If you have a dually with a trailer, practice on that one. Same thing. It's just like a dually has to steer and get that trailer a certain type of way. It's the same way with this, either dry van or a tank, as I have, or flatbed. All of it is pretty much the same. You just have to know what you're doing. But other than that, that's it. If there's any questions or any concerns, and you want to step in the industry, I have no problem with chit chatting. I will, you know, you can leave a message and I'll be more than happy to answer. Until next time, you all take care. I'll try to keep you all posted more often now, since I am in a truck, and I went from driver hand to in tankers. I got my tankers and hazmat. So I'm doing pretty well out here. I can't complain. Yeah, the guys and ladies, the guys, most of them are, you know, some of them are a-holes. But for the vast majority, man, them them boys trying to look out. They just happy to see some ladies out here instead of seeing all these men. And they are they flirt, and it doesn't matter what race. They just happy to see a lady. They you know, open doors, and you want me to use your you want some of my shower points, and I'm like, I got my own. You know, like, no, I'm good. You know, but it's a lot of nice guys out here. They pretty cool. I mean, you still have your protection, but you know, other than that, I haven't had any issues. Everything has been real good. So, like I said, not a problem. Just focus on that, as I mentioned about backing up. And hey, if you're interested, it's not a bad feel. Okay, subscribe, you all. You all have a good one. Until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.